The topic for our AC task is on overfishing and our case studies about the Atlantic bluefin tuna. The bluefin tuna is currently endangered. Some features of this fish are streamlined bodies that are built for speed and endurance. The Atlantic bluefin tuna has scales colored as metallic blue on top and shimmering silver white as the bottom. The bluefin tuna has been endangered since the 1970s when the Japanese food market arrived, and since then, there had been a high demand for tuna meat. Bluefin tunas mainly come from the Mediterranean Sea and the East Atlantic, and they are largely sold in Japan as a food source.
Reasons why the Atlantic bluefin tuna is at risk. Because of the growth in the Japanese food market, an estimated 90% of demand is motivated by the Japanese economy, particularly the sushi and sashimi market. Tuna aquaculture is a very substantial shock absorber for extractive fishing because the fisherman receives, as a minimum, 7 times more for his catch than 15 years earlier. The bad news is that most overfishing takes place in waters of poor countries where there are inadequate regulations and policies. Hence, it can be concluded that the increasing demand in the food and fishing industry, coupled with decreasing regulations, has resulted in the Atlantic bluefin tuna being vulnerable to extinction.
Now we'll move on to the impacts of overfishing. Overfishing will cause rapid decline in global population of that certain species of fish. Also, unwanted fishes will be inappropriately discarded back into the ocean, as during the process of catching the Atlantic bluefin tuna, many other fishes will be caught together with the tunas. These species are unwanted by fishermen and hence will be inappropriately discarded back into the ocean. In the coming years, collapse of the Atlantic bluefin tuna population would not only affect the balance of life in the oceans, but also the social and economical aspects. Firstly, the marine ecosystem will be greatly affected, as the Atlantic bluefin tuna plays an important role in the predator and prey relationship of the marine life. The vast decline in bluefin tuna population would hence significantly affect the food chain. Secondly, the Japanese food industry will be economically affected. With a decrease in bluefin tuna population, the price of bluefin tuna would also increase. Lastly, as fishing boats are used to catch bluefin tunas, the boats may discard harmful substances and chemicals into the ocean. This will not only cause bioaccumulation but also affects the acidity of the seawater due to the pollutants released into the water.
How has it been happening? Mediterranean fishing markets such as France, Italy, and Spain have been catching Atlantic bluefin tunas using the method of trap catching. Fishing companies in the Mediterranean countries fatten the fish until they reach the size and weight for human consumption. Catch is carried out by using the method of sighting planes together with high-tech GPS and sonar devices. Floating cages are capable of holding up to 150 tons of fish. These cages are towed to the farms where the tunas are fattened until they reach the size and weight to be slaughtered for human consumption. Modern fishing methods commonly used to harvest Atlantic bluefin include industrial long lining, drifting, gill net fishing, trolling, and purse seining.